Gavin! Hello, Gavin!
Yeah, Gavin. How are you doing, Gav? Sorry, how are you doing, mate? The mouth?
I'm very well, Gavin. And you are a century virgin, are you not?
I am indeed.
You are a century virgin. So, Gavin, where are you from?
Well, originally Darlington, but I'm now living in Heaton in Newcastle.
Ooh, you've come from Darlow to Heathrow.
Yeah.
It's
a small town, you know what I mean? Sooner or later you have to, break into it, do a bigger thing,
Yeah, that's just there's no end to where you might say, hey, Christ, where you gone? I mean, you could be at Long Benton within a year.
Well,
so, what can we say?
Better things, like.
Well, it's all right. Welcome to another part of God's country. So what can we do for you?
Well, mate, you know what I mean? The first thing I've got many things to speak about, but I'm working out the first thing we went through. I remember when my friend Barry rang you from years ago.
Barry?
Barry from Macduff.
Oh, Barry from Macduff, aye. No,
Aberdeenshire.
Aberdeenshire, of course.
Yeah.
Oh, Barry, yeah.
I obviously don't remember. We had that on tape, and that's like quite a comedic thing between us, you know.
I'll never forget wee Barry.
Yeah.
From Macduff, aye.
Exactly.
Are you from Scotland, like?
No, I'm not from Scotland myself, like I said, from Darlington.
Oh, he's from Darlington, aye. So how is Barry?
Barry's fine. Barry's upstairs talking to his sweet woman. His woman's from LA, you know.
His woman's from Elliott?
Yeah.
And she's in Eton as well?
Aye, well, originally she's from somewhere in the UK, Eastern European.
I mean, goodness me, Eastern, very mystical from Barry. I mean, it's strange.
Well, I mean, she was with us, and she is a really good woman. And she's really a woman because she's obviously Asian of look, you know. Dark hair, dark-skinned woman.
Oh, lovely, bonny lass,
and believe me, she really is a bonny lass.
You fancy her, didn't you? You fancy her, Gavin, didn't you? You fancy her something rotten, behave yourself.
I wouldn't mind giving her one, you know. I want the nicest treat,
yeah, this is it. Well, you've got to be careful because Barry from Macduff is upstairs.
Oh, no,
and
me and Barry having a crack, we're sat in the front room, you know what I mean? And she's worrying about looking Asian. And this time...
Why? She wants to look Asian? Well, she is... Well, I see what you mean. You're talking about the headbangers of Eton and the environs who see a girl who's even pretty, who looks from another part of the world, who think immediately she must be a Taliban spy.
But, Mike, I don't even think we're looking at her, 'cause I mean...
Well, you do about that.
And Barry from Macduff, one of my boys, Ali, we've gone through town, we'd had a good drink, we stayed up all night.
Good for you.
We beat the club. We had a good crack, you know.
Yeah, well, what's your problem then?
No, we've gone through. We're having a good crack through the town.
Good. I mean, does she?
We wandered through, and it's just like, you know, she's telling me she's worried about looking the way she is.
No.
And I'm thinking, well, you know, where's your problem there? Because she is a good woman, yeah.
Well, you'll always be dickheads who, you know, she doesn't fancy wearing a burqa, does she? Because that would probably...
Well, dish it up. I mean, tonight we're in the student union. I mean, she's long gone back to Edinburgh for student union. Well, now, I mean, I was sat there in the corner of the student union. I'm not a student, yeah. But obviously I got in the student union, which is morally wrong. You know, you can suggest...
Oh, for God's sake, it's only a students' union. I mean, this is not the Garden of Gethsemane, for God's sake, man.
Exactly.
You do go melodramatic, lad.
I know, I do harm me up, but it's cheap drinking, it's beautiful women, you know. There's a lot of...
don't worry about it.
Horsey women, you know what I mean?
Don't worry about it, and that's what it is there.
And that was good, and I found myself sat on the table. And there was the selection, there was Asian lads, there was Chinese lads, there was black lads, and there was lads, you know, local lads from all around.
Well, they are.
Yeah, and I sat there, and I thought, right, that is the only way this world is going to go on. By a reason like this, they're all, like, and I was just sat there looking in the corner, looking at them all, and they're all drinking, they're all having a drink, they're all in together.
Have I said this, Ned? You know, glug. If you don't glug, I can't take you seriously. I mean, see, if you live on cups of tea and black bread...
We sat there, we all had a drink together, and I'm sat there looking, and there's this crowd of people in front of me. And as I said, there's black, there's Asian, there's Chinese, there's white, and, well, white, as I said, whatever, Caucasian, however it's pronounced. But, you know, and we've got, like a gamut of people stood in front of me, and they're all chatting together, getting on with one another, and I'm thinking,
why?
This is the only way.
Because it's glug, man. It's glug, man.
Well, it might be glug, but at the end of the day, they were friends before they came, and they came together, and I'm thinking, that's the only way the world's going to go on. Do you not agree?
No. Oh, God almighty, I suppose a fool come from Darlington. I mean, say, dear me. What has Darlington ever done for the world, for God's sake? You know? The point is glug glug, man. I mean, he says strangers come together over glug. I've had a conversation once in Saint-Tropez with a Frenchman. He didn't speak English. I didn't speak French. And we spoke together for 4 hours.
So how did he
over bottles of wine. What?
How did he communicate?
Well, wine.
Wine?
Wine. He bought a bottle, I bought a bottle. Less communication. We drank, we poured, we looked, we kissed, we hugged. Aha. Vin. Wine, vin. Vin rouge. Whoa. Vin ordinaire.
What did he talk about?
Talking about the world, put the world to right, about religion, about everything.
But you couldn't understand each other, mate.
We talked.
Yeah, you couldn't understand French, he couldn't understand English.
Yeah, but we understood wine.
You understood wine?
You see, there's always a bond when you glug glug. But if we hadn't have been drinkers, glug gluggers, we would have just looked at each other. There would have been no communication. You see, the whole point is that when you don't glug glug, then you're constipated most of your life. And
I'm not.
Yeah, you are. And you won't even try a bloody pasta pizza. The amount of paella.
I don't like pizza.
Well, you've never had it.
I don't like it.
You see, well, that's it, because you're constipated, not only in your bowels, but in your brain.
I'm not constipated.
I'm telling you now, you are.
I'm fine.
I'm telling you are constipated.
Call Mike the Mouth now.
Say no more than
0191 477 2000.
Available now to own on video. Julia Roberts, Brad Pitt and Denzel Washington face an epic fight against a blurry picture. Poor quality sound and the bit in the middle where the dog chewed the tape. In the Dinosaur Technologies production of VHS, the tape that time forgot.
Once you've experienced DVD, all your old videos will seem like disaster movies. And right now at the Sony Centre, when you buy a selected 32-inch Vega widescreen TV and selected home cinema surround sound kit, you'll get a DVD player, normally £249, totally free. Sony Centre, Eldon Garden, Newcastle, Metro Centre, Fawcett Street, Sunderland, and now in Middlesbrough.
Sony Centre. Come visit. Go create.
Jamie's Tiles has miles of tiles. There's miles of tiles at Jamie's Tiles.
Thank you.
Robin Lloyd, the endowment people.
He gets very busy throughout the whole day. Phones are just non-stop.
It's teamwork.
Out of office hours, you can always visit our website. The Robin Lloyd website address is robinlloydassociates.co.uk.
Robin Lloyd Associates is regulated by the Personal Investment Authority.
Robin Lloyd, the endowment people. 07000 222 111.
If you're suffering as a result of the foot and mouth crisis, there is someone you can talk to. The Samaritans. Whatever you're going through, we'll go through it with you.
We're driving in the car, we're cruising down the moonlit street. It's very, very cold, I've got freezing hands and feet. I turn the aircon up, the snowman looks at me and yells, switch that thing off at once or else I'll probably melt.
Air conditioning doesn't just keep you cool, it also warms you up. The Polo Match from 9260 RRP comes with air conditioning as standard. Offer subject to availability. Contact your local Volkswagen retailer for details.
If you're thinking of buying new windows and doors for your home, you probably want a top quality product that's made to measure to fit perfectly at the best price with a 10-year guarantee installed by fully trained professional fitters. Every salesman's going to tell you all of these things, so before you call anyone, find out for yourself. Get on your PC, click onto coldsealdirect.co.uk and we'll quote you online. You don't have to meet anyone. And then if you're happy, you can call us 07000 22 1155. It's that simple. coldsealdirect.co.uk.
Proud to serve the Northeast. This is Century FM.
At midnight, a suspicious package which led to 13 stock exchange workers being tested for anthrax is found to be harmless. The scare in London marks another day of worldwide security alerts following several outbreaks in the States. So far, no cases have been confirmed outside America. But Professor Brian Dearden of the Public Health Laboratory Service says anthrax drugs would be available in the worst-case scenario.
The antibiotics are not anything special or unusual. They're ones that are in general use in the health service, so they are readily available. We have good stocks available, and the Department of Health has ensured this.
And a suspect package which prompted the evacuation of a Royal Mail sorting office in Liverpool has turned out to be harmless. The substance leaking from the parcel turned out to be sand. A Labour MP is describing the war in Afghanistan as morally grotesque. George Galloway, who represents Glasgow Kelvin, is warning the conflict could spark a third world war.
To expect that you can keep international opinion on your side with what is the equivalent of Mike Tyson in a ring with a 5-year-old child, beating it mercilessly round after round, is ridiculous beyond work.
The Red Cross claims its compound, which has been destroyed by an American missile in Afghanistan, was clearly marked as a civilian building. The site was being used to house essential wheat and humanitarian supplies for the Afghan people. The charity Christian Aid has been appealing for a pause in the US-led attacks to allow supplies to get through. Spokesman Anthony Morton King.
It's becoming more critical as winter approaches in Afghanistan. It'll start really in the middle of November and it'll just get worse. It gets very cold, there's a lot of snow, and if we don't do something now and actually start to get huge amounts of food into Afghanistan, it'll be too late.
2 Teesside drugs dealers are behind bars after being caught out by a fake hen party. 9 policewomen dressed as scantily clad girls, one wearing a veil made of condoms, and they attracted the attention of Alan Coombs and Leslie Gibson at Churchill's pub in Hartlepool. The men then sold them 2 deals of cocaine. Coombs, who's 42 and from Brereton Lane in Hartlepool, pleaded guilty to 2 offences of supplying the drug and was jailed for 5 years, while Gibson from Lizard Walk in the town was given 2 years.
Century FM weather.
Mainly dry and clear, no lower than 8, and the prospects for tomorrow, well, mainly dry with sunny spells and a high of 19. That's the same at Darlington and at Gateshead. Century FM News, I'm Bill Steele.
The icon has landed. He's Mike the Mouth Elliott, and you can call him now. 0191 477 2000.
Well, I just don't know. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, Mike. Good morning.
How do you say if I'm in a pub and there's a girl with a
veil of condoms?
I'm just going to be. I'm going to be easily led.
Yeah.
I will be easily led. I am
gobsmacked. I was intrigued by that
I beg your pardon. I beg your pardon, Bill Steele.
I said gobsmacked.
Well,
I just hope you wouldn't lose your blob.
No, not if it was running my eyes like that.
So I was intrigued by that story about a 4-hour conversation with a Frenchman. You couldn't speak a word of French.
Wonderful, though. Wonderful. And I learned so much about France.
Hands across the sea.
Hands
across the bar, anyway.
La Palme d'Or.
La Palme d'Or, yeah.
So I've had many a conversation, and I've had a conversation in Bulgaria with a Bulgarian and a German. I didn't speak English, and I didn't speak Bulgarian or German, but I had a good bit crack on with them.
Yeah.
I've talked to Chinese. In fact, I've royally entertained a whole bar of Chinese with karaoke.
Get away.
Oh,
what, you in this country?
I didn't realise it was a wedding, but having said that, I had a good time.
Could you communicate?
Pardon?
Could you communicate with
them? Well, I did. I knew what I was saying.
Well, of course.
Maybe they could understand English.
Well, I think a lot of them do. I think a lot of them kind of pretend they didn't.
How do you lapse into the patois?
Pardon? Well, only after a lot of onions.
You didn't notice on the pavement when you walked outside.
I do. I always notice. I always look at the pavement because can you get that open?
I know. I'm not. I'm trying. It's a newly fangled thing.
Can you help Bill over there? He's got a water bottle. It's driving him.
It's a top of the range one. Oh yeah, we are.
It's like one of those things you put on the front of a bike.
That's it. You do. Yeah. It's a good one. See that? It sort of gives you a portion of water.
It's the nipple.
The old.
We've got a thing upstairs in the kitchen.
What's
with
that?
Free water.
Good
the company provides.
You see his eyes light up there. The mention of freebies. The king of the freebies.
Yeah, but the company pay for free water, Bill. Why have you gone out and bought one?
Well, how do you know it's not the free water upstairs?
Oh, you mean just empty?
There you are. You see.
Filling it up.
You see, that's the assumption people make in life. Don't they? They jump to the wrong conclusion.
Bill, I'm always with this man jumping to the wrong conclusion. But here we are. It's a Wednesday morning.
And here we're halfway through.
And so far, touch wood, the Taliban have not attacked us.
No, yeah.
Anything through the post? I've checked
no, I've checked your letters.
Well, I've got a couple of letters from Northern Arts, but I always check them anywhere.
They've always got sand in them anyway.
You've always got to be uncanny with Northern Arts. Like.
Can I just say, lads, I mean, you cannot actually spread it on the email.
You can't. No, you can't. You cannot spread anthrax on the email.
Don't try it. You can't do it.
You can't do it, Tallies. You little Taliban.
Little Tallywags. Scallywag.
But I just think, I mean, I get so, as you do, get so much fan mail.
Oh, well, of course.
But I'm always shook mine.
Yeah, you're knee deep in it, aren't you?
It's the only way. Only way I can cope.
Well, I better go and see what's happening in the world at large and see if any veils of condoms have come through.
Well, veils of condoms, them little.
I never thought of that as
Do you think she was undercover? In a way.
What a conversation stopper. You imagine you're having a pint at the bar and you turn around and see this veil of condoms.
Yeah. Oh, hello, pet.
Hello, do you come here often?
Have you got any drugs? Well, I would think she'd probably need them. She'd need something just to hold her back.
I wonder if she sold them.
Never trust a glass with condoms. A glass with condoms in Hartlepool. They are, oh dear me.
The icon has landed. He's Mike the Mouth Elliott.